Who loves speaking in public? That's a usual response. But what we're here to talk about today is how you can begin to enjoy speaking in public. Okay? My name's Alfred Grant. I'm from Television and Radio Techniques. We provide media skills training, presentation training, public skills, speaking, crisis management training. Today, we're going to focus on how you can become a more effective speaker in public. To achieve that, there are some simple things that you need to do. Here's step one. You need to understand that there is always a process. And a process means there are things that you need to do to ensure that you present you well and your information well. And once you understand what that process is, it gives you confidence. But if you're not certain what to do at the beginning, in the middle, and at the end, you won't feel confident. So we're here to explain just 3 simple steps of this process that can give you more confidence so you become a more effective speaker in public, okay? Step 2. You've always got to know exactly what you are going to do at the very beginning of any talk in front of any group of people. If it's a mystery to you, then you will feel nervous because you're thinking, my God, the room's full of people. What on earth can I say? Well, actually, you should know what you're going to do. You've got to grab the audience at the very beginning. And we'll talk more about that in just a moment. But you've got to grab what we call a hook. And we've got to think more about what they want and think less about you. It's not about you. It's about the subject you are there to talk about. And if you're the subject, then you've got to be confident about you. Okay? So you've got to know how to grab the audience at the beginning. Step 3. If you cannot sum up what your critical message or story is in less than 30 seconds or 30 words, then you haven't got a clue what you are there to talk about. You'll be waffling and meandering your way through thinking, is it making any sense? Well, if it's not making sense when it leaves you, how can it make sense when it hits their ears? So you've got to know exactly what you're there to achieve. So you must know your story. And then you need to deliver your story using normal, simple, everyday words. And we'll come back to these points. Lastly, whenever you speak in front of any group of people, it is always a performance. And it's all about the delivery. You've heard this phrase, it's about the style or substance. Yeah? Well, there's got to be some substance, but it has to be delivered with some panache. Yeah? There's got to be some kind of a performance. You've got to realize that you need the people to listen to you. If they're not listening to you, it doesn't matter how wonderful your message is, they will not engage and connect, and that means they won't remember anything. So these are the simple steps that you can start doing today that can make you more effective when you speak in front of any group of people. Think about them. Deliver a really strong, simple, clear message using normal, simple, everyday words. Thirdly, you've got to be a part of that delivery because you are the one that conveys that you believe in the subject to your audience. If they're thinking, is this person in it? Do you believe it? They're not with you. Making sense? Fantastic.